I went from strict to stricto, strict. Understand? Only person I owe is myself. Stricto.
Yes, people. Welcome back to my channel. Sorry I couldn't bring you an episode of In the Stands today as my battery died. It's been a long day. So the little bit of battery I've got left, I thought I'd save it for the match reactions. So yeah, Champions League, Arsenal 1, Porto 0. Is it called? I can't remember the scores and penalties. But yeah, we're through. That was a very nervy game. I mean, in the stadium, man, like nerves, squeaky bum, the whole lot. We was going through it, but we came through it. I didn't think we had a lot of quality in the game today. I didn't think we actually played that well. However, the moment that we did have quality, we did score from, and that was from Odegaard. And what a ball to Trossard, and what a finish! Because that finish ain't easy. You know, he's still got a lot to do there. He's still got a defender to bend the ball round and keeper to beat, and he done it so well. Almost Henry-like the way he bent the ball in. So yeah, man, it was a tough game, but you know, I was actually surprised how Porto came out. I thought Porto was going to sit back and let us have the ball and basically just do what worked for them over there in Portugal. But it was important that we got that goal before the second half, because I think it would have even been more frustrating needing a goal, and you know, and all the theatrics they were playing and all that kind of stuff. But listen, I thought we done well. I thought the referee, you know, a lot of people disagree, but I thought the referee actually played well in the sense that he allowed a lot of the ball to be played. You know, he wasn't stop and starting. You know, he was just letting the ball, you know, was letting the game flow, which kind of fell into our hands. Do you know what I mean? Because last thing we want is a stop and start game. You know, and then everyone's nervous, and then before you know it, they hit us on the counter and get a goal, which was their plan over there in Portugal. But yeah, it was important that we got them out. It was important that their manager learned. You came to play and they came to win? What? Yeah, you're home. You're going home now. Off to Gatwick, off to Stansted, or where the fucking airport you're going to. Bye. See you later. Do you know what I'm saying? But to their credit, I thought they're a tough team. In my opinion, they'll probably be the toughest team we'll face. Because they're a gritty team. They don't allow you to play. They suffocate you with, you know, with their experience. You know, I think we could learn a lot from Porto. You know, if you think about the Porto that won the Champions League in 2004, 2005, Mourinho's Porto. You know, they were quite, you know, they were novice in that in the competition. You know, we're almost like novice, though we've played in the competition, but it's been a while since we played. You know, we've got new sets of players. None of our players have ever played a Champions League for us prior to this campaign. So I think we could actually learn a lot from Porto. Like I said, the Mourinho Porto. You know, we have to learn different ways to play and different ways to play different teams. This is an elite competition. Now the big boys are here. The big boys will allow you to play. You know, but they'll lull you into a full sense of confidence, and then boom, because they've got that experience. So I think there's going to be games where we'll need to set up low blocks. We'll need to put our pride aside. It's not always about knowing that because we can play well and we are fluid with our play. Doesn't mean we can do that all the time. Sometimes you get sucker punched. These guys know their way around the Champions League. They really know their way around the Champions League. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, first things first, we've gone through to the last 8. So, you know, from here, you know, it's a next level. Each level you pass, the level gets harder. But it's very important that we know how to adapt on who we're playing. It's very, very important. Odegaard, I thought, was fantastic today. It's probably the man of the match. Him and David Raya. David Raya, I think, you know, he done his redemption today, man. That was a redemption performance. Didn't really have much to do, but, you know, little bits and that where he comes to collect the ball and, you know, doesn't spill it. You know, was quite confident. I mean, he's basically just shown us he's our #1 goalkeeper. Do you know what I'm saying? I think he's cemented that now. You know, he's cemented that he's Arsenal's #1. Especially if you go back to the weekend with with Ramsdale's performance. You know, I think with David Raya now we can see now he's our #1. You know, and you know, I can't complain if he's performing like this week in, week out. You know, for a short man, you know, for a short keeper, he does have that reach to come and grab the ball mid-air. He really, really does. So, yeah, yeah, so he you know, he played his part. You know, 2 penalty saves, 2 great penalty saves. You know what I'm saying? Clearly done his research. You know, I think I'm pretty sure West Ham had a penalty here when they beat us 2-0. I'm pretty sure David Raya saved that penalty there too. So he's got, you know, he's you know, we might not know much about Raya, but he's starting to show himself. We're starting to see more about him. All right, cool. He's a good penalty saver. So now when he goes, you know, I don't wish for him to be in that situation again. But if he does get in that situation, you kind of go in there with a bit of confidence and maybe doubt. You know, the player taking the penalty might have a doubt because he knows Raya can save. So stuff like that goes a long way, man. Honestly, Saka I didn't think had his best game. I think was it number 8 or 18 for Porto? He really shut him down. So, but he stepped up when we needed, you know, for the penalty. I actually thought he was going to miss the penalty. Not going to lie. Come on, Arsenal. Yeah, I actually thought he was going to miss his penalty, you know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, he's our number 1 penalty taker. So, you know, they've done their research on him. You know, and then I had that thing when, you know, he missed the penalty for England and he missed the penalty against West Ham at the London Stadium last season. I just had that all in my head. He was the only player I wasn't confident about, you know. But he dispatched his, and all, you know, Declan Rice dispatched his. Who else? Odegaard dispatched his. You know, we were clinical. Do you know what I'm saying? But sometimes you need a bit of that luck. If you need to get through, you need a bit of that luck. You know, again, like Porto, like Mourinho's Porto, they rode their luck to the final, and you know, and eventually ended up winning it. So I think, yeah, we're gonna have to learn a lot from Porto. We're really gonna have to learn a lot. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, everyone's happy. I'm happy. Do you know what I'm saying? He's happy.
Everyone happy for Arsenal.
Yes.
Tell them.
So yeah, man. Yeah, that's a nice way to end it. So it's a wrap, man. So yeah, man. Look out for the next videos. Who have we got next? Man City. So there should be in the stands for the Man City game. So look out for that. But in between, I'm gonna have a lot of content. In between that. So yeah, man. Like, share, subscribe, whatever it is that these people tell you to do, but do it for